Alright guys, so fundamentals is finally over, and I did tell you guys I was going to do this video. So if you want to learn how I got an A in fundamentals and how I passed my HESI exit for fundamentals, keep watching. Alright family, let's get into this video. So the number one thing that I did was I made sure that I recorded my lectures, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, probably after 40 minutes into lecture, I'm asleep. Like, I'm in my recliner with my cover on and I'm knocked out. Like, I ain't gonna even bullshit you. Like, I seriously be asleep. So I made sure that I recorded my lectures on my digital recorder, right? So this way I was able to re-listen to my lectures on my way to work. I re-listen to them when I'm washing dishes, when I'm cooking dinner, when I'm cleaning my house. So the more I listen to my lectures, the better I was able to retain the information, okay? Now, I know a lot of people say this too, but I made sure that I pre-read my chapters before lecture, okay? I made sure I knew what the gist was of that chapter that she will be talking about. So after I pre-read my chapters, listened to the lecture, I went back and then I would fully reread my chapters, do my highlighting, and then I would go back and I would do the chapter objectives at the beginning of the chapter. So I always did my chapter objectives to see, did I really understand this chapter like I thought I did? After I did that, I would make my flashcards, or I would do my concept map. So it kind of depends. I went back and forth because that would work for me during this class. Was some chapters it was better for me to do flashcards, other chapters it was better for me to do concept maps. So for concept maps, I would just write down the chapter in the middle of the paper, and then I would make boxes, and then I would use color pens and I would summarize the whole chapter during my concept maps. So when I did my concept maps, it was a really great way for me to relearn the material. I'm gonna be honest with you, I really didn't go back and look at these concept maps after I made them. It was more of a study tool for me. Then after I did that, I would make sure at the beginning of the semester, I made sure that I compared my notes to the key points that was in the back of the chapter, because I wanted to make sure that I was writing down important information. Because you can write notes all day, but if you're not writing down important key points, then you're kind of like wasting your time. So after I realized that I was writing down the key points that was in the back of the chapter, then I felt like, okay, I'm really understanding what's important. However, the key points did not list every single thing that was important, but it gave me good confirmation that I was on the right track. So after I pre-read, did my flashcards or my concept maps, and read the chapter, I would then go off and do my practice questions. So for me, I would do at least 50 to 100 practice questions per chapter. Yes, because I knew that after I read the information, now I needed to apply the information. And that is the hardest battle of all with us nursing students, is applying critically to these practices. Those are my tips of how I pass with an A. I feel like the way I passed my HESI exit exam was because, once again, I did my evolve practice problems, but also I read Saunders. I went through the fundamentals chapter in this book, and then I did the practice problems online. So this book came with the code for me to access additional evolve questions. The only thing about this book, it's so condensed. It's so much information. It can be very overwhelming. And when I did the practice problems, I kind of got discouraged because they're 3 times as hard as the adaptive quizzing practice questions on evolve. These questions are really hard, and I think I took about 2 or 3 tests on fundamentals online, and I didn't get above a 50%. Like, they are really hard questions. So but I think that they really helped. All right, and a lot of you guys know I did purchase the HESI comprehensional exam book. And I'm really disappointed in this book because when you open it up, it goes straight into med surg. It doesn't have a fundamental section, so I really couldn't use it. However, I did access the Evolve student resources on Evolve, and it came with practice questions, which it did have a fundamental section, but the practice question bank was really small because it kept repeating the questions after I hit like 15 questions. It just go back to repeating the same questions over and over. So that really sucked. But I am looking forward to using this book because this book comes with a lot of graphs and HESI hints as well. So I am going to try to use this book when I get into med surg and like pediatrics and what else is in here? Maternity and mental health. So we will see how that works out. So, all right, guys, I'm wrapping up this video. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. And yeah, wish me luck in the comments, guys. I start pharmacology tomorrow, so I'm having palpitations. So talk to you later.